Hey, what's going to you, Black 40? This episode is going to be the top 10 cards of the year, in my opinion. Actually, I had a few people's opinions too, but this is what I think are the cards that actually, really helped this year. And yeah, I hope you guys like this. I'm gonna have more video on my channel. I'm gonna do probably a regional vlog, and yeah, just keep tuned, right? So I'll start things off at number 10, Formal Synchron. This card was like so dominant. I think around the beginning of the year, around what's that called? Like Forma Monarchs. This card was in many decks, Monarchs, just normal like just single heavy decks, plants, random stuff. There's a reason why this card's at one. You know what I mean? And not really much to say. Forma Synchron. Uh, and also at its peak for a rare, this card was $20. So this card was definitely really good. So yeah, number 9, Trishula. When this card first came out, it was deemed to be like one of the best cards of the format. This card was very good, but I don't know, it is lacking in a few things. It's still a very good card though. It's the card that you want to go for game 4. You want to drop this in the next game. Um, Still a very good card. This I'm trying to think. Also at its peak, I believe Trisha was at least 80 at its peak. So yeah, that's number 9. Kick off for number 8 is Reborn Tengu. Reborn Tengu is easily the most hype card when it first came out. Before it even came out, people had binders of it from going to sneak peeks. This card, obviously, it was splashed in almost every deck you can think of. Yeah, like you couldn't go, you couldn't go to a tournament without hitting a top, or like going to regionals or going to YCS, hitting a top table or a top player that did not have Reborn Tank in the deck. This card was pretty much everywhere. And I believe at its top, this card was at least 20 for 1. So yeah, Reborn Tengu. Excuse me. Next up, Landed 6 Samurai Shien. People don't agree with me, but you gotta remember when this card came out and when Gateway was at 3, and it was just disgusting. This card's at 3, obviously. Smoke Sting was at 3. This card easily, the deck easily crushed the format. There was only one other deck that could stop it, and I can't really think of my head right now because I'm retarded. But Samurais were dominant, and this card just said no to anything. Well, spells and traps. But yeah, that's why mostly people sided in Penguin Soldiers or even Grammels just to get rid of this card because this card was a problem. At its peak, I believe this card was at about $40. Next up is Speed Reaper. Speed Reaper came from 1, and then it came to 2 at the beginning of the year, and then it came to 3. This card was also stopped to Shien, well, Sam's in general, because they couldn't get over this card. This card was seen in plant decks, and overall, just a really good defensive wall. And if you want just rate their hand, this card was great. Um, I forgot the price of the CP ones, or I don't know if it's CP, but yeah, Reapers. Yeah, this is still a good card. This is definitely your Speed Reaper. Next up, Master Hyperion. When this card first came out, agents were pretty overrated, and this card is why, because this card was dubbed as the light version of Dark-Eyed Dragon. We all know what Dark-Eyed Dragon can do, and this card pretty much does the same thing, and it's easier to come out. This card pretty much made everyone have light hate, having light prison mirrors, Legion lights, stuff like that. And just combine this card with Arthur Krista made agents so much better. Next card up is the card that not people thought would come back, but it did. Blacklist Soldier and with the beginning. This card did not like. This card didn't really need that much introduction or explaining. Everyone knows this is. It's pretty much the Big Brother version of Chaos Switcher, and this card definitely. When this card dropped, you know it's game over because no one will drop this card just for no reason. Um, you can't. Just like what I said about Tengu, I don't think you can see like a top player deck profile without having Black Widow Soldier this year, because this card was just too dominant and everyone was running it. I believe when when the gold one came out, when it was still banned, it was going for like $10, and I believe when it was unbanned, I believe the peak went up to at least $50. Next up, and this is number 3, Tour Guide. Tour Guide, when it came out, was a so-so card, because the only thing you can grab was Sangan, and Exceed didn't come out yet. But as soon as Exceed came out, and the ruling that gladly was changed about detaching Sangan, the whole play, get Tour Guide, get Sangan, Exceed to Leviathan, detach Sangan, search. This card rose so much. You guys can obviously see now that it's around 450 for a playset, and obviously you know why. This card is very, very good, and I don't know, just you can't. Not really much explaining for a Tour Guide. It's fucking Tour Guide, you know. So yeah, obviously like I said, the 450 for a playset for a reason. Number 2 on the list, Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler said no to everything in this format. People were running 3s at most. It was kind of ridiculous, but all you needed was 2 just to stop your opponent. This card was seen in many anti-meta decks, light decks, chaos decks, almost anything that can just fit it. This card was honestly the new DD Crow. Like, it's the card you want side, and if you just, like I said, you want to be more anti-metish, you want to main this card. This card was an ultra, and ultimate, and a rare, and even the rare one at its peak was around $15. So yeah, and number 1 card of 2011. You guys can think it. Here we go. Thunder King Royal. This card has been around for a long time, and I think since it first came out, it was always good. But it seemed that in 2011, this card pretty much said no to every deck. When this card came out, it seemed like your priority came to getting rid of this card, and it's a reason why for $15 it's the common. You know, think about it. This card, obviously, like I said, stops any deck, stops searching. Thank you. It stops special summoning. Well, okay, you're even doing now. Stops special summoning, and it's a 19 beater. You really can't, you know, it's really hard to get over that, like first turn. This card was in many decks. It was in the light Gemini hero beat, just also chaos decks, anti-meta. This card was in almost every side deck imaginable. Thunder King Rao, I mean, you know, common. There was a secret, a gold, and a common. And I believe at its peak, the secret ones went for 25, the gold ones went for 20, and obviously 15 for the common. So yeah, that's the top 10 cards of 2011 in my opinion. If you guys have anything, other suggestions, please comment below. Add other cards. Listen here. Like on top of my head, I had Hyper Librarian, Sangan, just like some random stuff. Dark Hole also. But I really couldn't fit it. But yeah, if you guys like this, please thumbs up and subscribe. I will have more videos. Like I said, I might be doing a vlog to regionals. Regionals is next week. So yeah, if you like this video, thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And also, have a happy new year. Mercury 40 signing out. Peace.